The Starry Night Journey. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a young girl named Elara. Elara loved the stars. Every night she would sit by her window, gazing at the endless sky, wondering what it would be like to visit them. She had heard tales from the village elder about the mysterious star road, a magical path that could take someone to the stars, but only those with pure hearts and deep dreams could find it. One particularly clear night, as Elara lay in bed, she noticed something unusual. A soft silver glow peeked through her window. Curious, she slipped out of bed and tiptoed to the window. There, just beyond the forest, was a shimmering path of light stretching far into the sky. Her heart leapt with excitement. Could it be the Star Road? Without hesitation, Elara grabbed her shawl, put on her shoes, and quietly left her home. She followed the glowing path through the woods, her heart pounding with anticipation. The trees around her rustled gently, as if whispering encouragement. Soon, she reached the beginning of the Star Road, which sparkled like millions of diamonds laid across the ground. Elara stepped onto the road, and to her amazement, her feet felt weightless. With each step, she seemed to float higher and higher. The village, the forest, and the mountains below became smaller and smaller until they were just tiny dots in the distance. She was walking among the stars now. The sky above her was alive with twinkling lights, and the air was filled with a soft, melodic hum. It was as though the stars themselves were singing. Elara's eyes widened in awe as she passed comets with fiery tails and danced through clouds of sparkling stardust. She had never seen anything so beautiful in her life. After what felt like hours, she reached a grand archway made entirely of light. At the center stood a figure, glowing softly with warmth and kindness. It was the guardian of the stars. The guardian smiled at Elara, his voice gentle and wise. "You have traveled far, young one," he said. "What brings you to the Star Road?" Elara hesitated for a moment before answering. "I've always dreamed of seeing the stars up close. I wanted to know if they were as magical as they seemed from my window." The guardian's eyes twinkled like the stars themselves. "And now that you have seen them, what do you think?" "They're even more beautiful than I imagined," she whispered, her heart full of wonder. The guardian nodded. "The stars hold many secrets and wonders, but the most important one is that they are always watching over you, even from afar. You see, Elara, the stars are a reminder that dreams, no matter how distant, can always be reached." With those words, the guardian raised his hand, and the stars around them began to shimmer brighter. "It is time for you to return home, young dreamer. But remember, the Star Road will always be here for those who believe." Before Elara could say another word, she felt herself gently floating back down the Star Road. The village and the forest grew larger and clearer as she descended. Soon she was back in her bed, her window open to the starry sky. Elara smiled as she drifted off to sleep, her heart full of peace. She knew now that the stars were not just distant lights in the sky. They were friends, guides, and keepers of dreams, always ready to show the way to those who dared to dream. And from that night on, every time she looked at the stars, Elara knew that no dream was too far and no journey too long if one only believed.